Hello, my name is Zia, and I will be reading The Midnight Circus. Here it is. It wasn't here the other day, but it is now. Black and white stripes, standing tall pride, towered above everyone, followed by a ring of suspiciousness surrounding it. Of course, you are amongst the crowd, staggering at the beautiful but colorless circus. A gate surrounded the colorless world, enclosing it from the outside, and on the gate hung a sign that read, "Le Cirque des Rêves, the Circus of Dreams. Opens at nightfall, closes at dawn." What? What kind of circus only opens once darkness comes, you hear some say. But everyone's curiosity got the better of them. When you got there, the sun was on the horizon. There were numerous people there gazing and waiting for the circus to open. Everyone debates whether the show will actually begin, just in time to see small flickering lights. Has it begun? You start to walk in, shoving past the astounded crowd, rushing for the front seat. You feel the mysterious tent, which somehow feels like soft silk. You look behind you, and people are admiring at a clock, ticking with pride. As you got further in the circus, the sweet aroma of caramel popcorn swirls around you. At the front seat, you are sitting there, of course, with your mouth stuffed with popcorn and fairy floss. Suddenly, it goes dark. Lights of innumerable colors whirl around you, followed with a bright light shining on a magician. The show has now begun. This is definitely no ordinary circus, you think to yourself. Normal circuses have animals such as elephants, lions, and horses, but this circus has a blue whale in a giant tub. No wonder this circus is so big. For some reason, the magicians don't wear a top hat nor have a wand. They just have a suit and their tricks, which are impossible to learn the secrets to. What kind of circus is this, you think? You are so deep in your thoughts that you don't notice the magician is calling you up until the person next to you gives you a nudge. The magician commands you to go on stage, and without will, you start walking there. "Now, I shall make this woman disappear," he exclaims. Suddenly, you feel a churn in your stomach, like you're about to vomit. You guess that you just need fresh air. You push past the magician just before he does his trick and disappear into the darkness. But as you walk outside of the tent, you notice the clock reads 7:45 p.m. What? You think to yourself? Have I been in there for that long? I thought it was 6:02. You look at your watch and it reads 6:02 p.m. This is definitely no ordinary circus. You decide to go back and tell the workers that you think their clock was fast, but you pause at the entrance, frozen, frightened, and confused. Your instincts make you move back. You grab a pebble and throw it into the tent, and it floats. It takes about 10 minutes before hitting the floor. Everyone inside was moving at the same speed. Slower than a sloth, way slower. How long have I been in there, you think to yourself, as you back towards the gate. But instead of feeling the cool bars of the gate, you feel something warm and furry. You turn around in shock and lay your eyes on a tall figure towering over you with fur tied around his waist. His eyes are cold and dark, and his lips are pulled in a straight line with no expression and no emotion. "Hey, you shouldn't be here," he says with a husky voice. You know exactly what to do. You take small steps back and finally break into the run. The figure chases after you with longer strides than you can manage. Your muscles scream at you, pleading you to stop, but you ignore the request. The world around you stops moving, and your muscles start to relax as you stare at the tent blocking the way. You decide to go in the tent, but when you lift the flap, you change your mind instantly. People inside were getting older by the second, their hair turning gray, their skin getting wrinkly, right before your eyes, until their lives finally end as they dissolve into thin air. As you grieve their death, you hear thuds getting closer. Your heart beats faster, and your mind searches for ideas. The only thing I can do now, you think, as you grip the tent, is be reckless. You start climbing up. Every second step slips, but you keep on climbing, hoping the man doesn't see you. When you reach the top you see something beyond belief. A room filled with computers, diaries, and buttons. As you step in, you grab a golden diary lying on the floor. You search through it, and it reads, "My Circus of Dreams opens at nightfall and closes at dawn." No one can know the reason it opens at nightfall, because we can't see or touch the sunlight, not until the key is found. Shocked, you rush out the secret room and slide down the tent while holding the book tightly to your chest. A key? Where is it, you think? The grass meets your shoes and you hide in a dark corner. Sliding down to sit, you open the book again. One day, the key will come to our circus. I know she will. My plan is to travel around the world until we find the key, who will free us from the sorrow. If only I haven't made the agreement with the witch. You stop reading when you notice the diary called the key a she. Could it be a physical key? Your thoughts get disturbed by a flashback. Lifting your arm, you pull up your sleeve, revealing a tattoo on your arm. Swirls and curls surrounded a detailed key tattoo, which has been on your arm since you were a child. Am I the key, you think? You took so long. You look up and see a dim light coming from the east. You walk to the front and see workers panicking inside the tent, with their eyes closed. As the light got closer and closer to them, they squeeze each other, expecting to perish, but nothing happens. One worker opens her eyes and sees your rolled up sleeve, which is revealing the tattoo. The key! She's here! She shouts excitedly at everyone. One by one, the staffs open their eyes. They all rush to you when they see the tattoo and greet you. Out of the crowd steps a man with a small white mask and slicked back hair, camouflaging with his silk black top hat. I believe you have my diary, the man says. You hand the book to the man shyly, and he takes it with a smile. You say goodbye to the crew and walk off towards the door. The warm sunlight shines on your face when you cross the gate. You think as you walk away from Le Cirque de Rêves that you felt more awake in the circus of dreams. No longer sure which side of the gate is a dream, you walk off without looking back.